second thing that people do to stop themselves from getting amazing results is failure to follow through, which can happen for a number of reasons. There's no blame here. It's a very human thing. I've done this numerous times in my life, so a lot of these lessons actually came from me observing me over time. And one of the ways that we can fail to follow through is what I call premature ejection. And what does that mean? It means if I'm a gardener and I tell you, here, plant these lettuce seeds in this position and wait 6 weeks and then pluck some lettuce and put it in your salad, you'll love them. And after 4 weeks, I come back and say it doesn't work. Well, what's the gardener going to say? It's not that it hasn't worked, it's that you didn't give it the time that I asked you to give it. See, a gardener understands that everything has its own growth cycle. If you want lettuce, you wait 6 weeks. If you want bean sprouts, you wait 3 days. If you want an avocado, you wait 7 years. Everything has its own growth cycle, and a good gardener understands the growth cycle of each plant and will tell you how long to wait and how much water to apply in order for that growth to occur. Similarly, when it comes to humans, look, you go to the gym, are you going to expect you're going to look amazing and transformed after 1 week? It's unrealistic. It's going to take at least 4 for you to notice any real changes at the layer of your body as a result of your gym workout, correct? This is what a personal trainer will tell you. If you're going to do some breathing techniques, there's incredibly powerful breathing techniques, Sudarshan Kriya, which has been the most powerful one by far that I've experienced, that can really rewire your brain and cause you to be much more energized in life, make better decisions, have increased focus, better communication skills, and more mental calm. 4 pretty useful things to have, huh? But there's a catch, and that is that the benefit doesn't kick in straight away, just like the gym. In fact, because it's breath, it's more subtle. It takes a little longer. It takes 6 weeks. That's why after every course, we say to people, do this practice consistently for a minimum of 40 days, which is just under 6 weeks. Then you use your intellect to decide, do I want to continue this practice or not? But give it a fair trial. Don't wait. And yet, despite saying that, there'll be a number of people who said, yeah, I've tried it for 30 days, didn't work for me. I tried it for 10 days, I noticed that it wasn't helping. Or I tried it for a week and I noticed that it was giving me headaches, or that it was messing up my thought pattern. And I said, look, even after I said during the initial phases, you can expect you may get disturbance in thought patterns before it improves. That it may actually not deliver you a benefit immediately, but definitely in every single case around the world, people who have stuck at it through that initial period and gone on to the full 6 weeks have noticed incredible benefits. If you want to do meditation, what does the research tell us? Well, the research tells us that even with conditions like depression and anxiety, which meditation has been proved to help with, that it doesn't work straight away. And in fact, if you do a control group with a group who's been meditating for 4 weeks versus one who's been given some antidepressant, the antidepressant works better and faster. That's what the research tells us. But if you wait 8 weeks, meditation is stronger, deeper, more long-lasting, without any of the negative side effects. In fact, only positive side effects. But it takes 8 weeks because, again, it's more subtle. So the physical body is less subtle, so that's 4 weeks. Yeah, breathing, less subtle. That's the link between body and mind. About 6 weeks of consistent practice. And meditation, the most subtle, dealing with the mind. 8 weeks of consistent meditation practice daily before you will notice pronounced and obvious benefits to your life. So the second principle of embedding new behaviors is give it a fair trial. That's it. And realize that you're running an experiment. You're a scientist. And as a scientist, you're not in a position to make an assessment until the data's in. And who's generating the data? You are. So give it a fair trial. No more premature ejections. This is an absolute key to being able to get over this mind that is disguising itself as caring for you and saying, hey, come on, this doesn't work, let's do something more fun. And actually going, hang on a minute, might actually be the source of all fun. I'm not going to listen to that. I know where that voice comes from, and I know it's not serving my highest and best purposes, I'm going to run this experiment through. And again, you can use the principle, what's the worst that can happen? I waste a few hours of my life. I'm one of the, and what's the probability of that happening? I'm one of the 1 million people on the planet who this doesn't work for? If that. No, it works. You just need to give it a fair trial first.